A shockwave in destiny, the 11:11 revelation. What if everything you believed about your path was a lie? What if a celestial event, a specific hour on a specific day, didn't just shift your destiny, but violently flipped it? Scorpio, something massive just occurred, an energetic tremor that 99% of the world is completely oblivious to. If you assume this is typical, fluffy astrology, you are dangerously mistaken. This is your urgent message, the one the cosmos has struggled to deliver for weeks. Because the truths I'm about to unveil have already initiated 3 destiny reversals that are actively rewriting your entire journey. They've unblocked 2 hidden blessings kept from you until this moment. They've triggered 1 dangerous karmic shakeup designed to eliminate anyone who cannot transition into your future. The most astonishing part? You were specifically chosen for this profound shift. Yes, you. Right now, 3 intense energies are converging over your sign. A shadow you've strategically ignored, a betrayal you never anticipated, and a rebirth your very soul has been silently preparing for. Scorpio, this confluence is powerful enough to either shatter you entirely or unlock the most unimaginable, miraculous timeline you have ever stepped into. You are moments away from hearing something that may literally cause your heart to pause, because deep down, your intuition has already recognized the change. You sensed it while you slept. You felt it in your core. You experienced it in the quiet spaces between your thoughts. Scorpio, your destiny didn't just move, it completely reversed. Not in the distant future, not next week. It happened today, Sunday, November 24th, and the change is permanent. Before we proceed, you must ground your energy. Comment below instantly, I'm ready for my reversal. And remember, you must comment twice to fully activate this new timeline and claim the inevitable shift that already belongs to you. Now, take a deep breath, remain focused. Let's dive in. The energy trembles, you were tested for an upgrade. Scorpio, focus intensely on these words, because what I'm about to share is not chance, nor is it mere coincidence. It is a feeling you recognized intimately but couldn't articulate. Approximately 3 days ago, the cosmos broadcast a warning signal. A sudden feeling of gravity. A profound quietness that felt unsettling. An unusual dream that left you disoriented. A visceral intuition that caused your chest to constrict momentarily. You did not imagine this. You did not overanalyze it. You did not fabricate it. That was the initial indication. A strong energy around you shifted suddenly. Something attempted to disrupt your timeline. Something attempted to sap your momentum. Something attempted to halt your progress just before your major breakthrough. But listen closely. The profound paradox is that this energy was not sent to destroy you. It wasn't attempting to block your path. It was testing you, because a massive level up was preparing to be activated. It was as if the universe subtly challenged, let's observe if Scorpio is alert. Let's see if Scorpio is ready. And trust me, you were being observed, not by a rival, not by envy, but by a power that fully comprehends your potential. A force that recognizes your strength even when you fail to see it yourself. This powerful force needed to confirm if you were prepared for the next phase or if you would falter under the sudden pressure. Because, Scorpio, your destiny has been undergoing a fiery preparation in the hidden spaces. And not every entity or experience desires you to step into that power without first being rigorously sharpened. That moment of anxiety you experienced, that sudden shift in your emotional state, that strange atmospheric pressure. That was the universe analyzing your spirit, assessing your resilience, verifying your readiness. You suspected something was wrong. But the truth is far more dramatic, you were leveling up. And when a Scorpio levels up, the energetic world around them vibrates intensely. That force misjudged you. It assumed you were fragile. It assumed your past trauma still held control over you. It assumed your self-doubt would slow your pace. It assumed a small amount of fear could force your retreat. It was profoundly wrong. Because your response, the way you navigated the silence, the nerves, the uncertainty, demonstrated something monumental. You are no longer the Scorpio you were a year ago. You are not even the Scorpio you were last month. You have evolved. You have become resilient. You have been honed. And the universe witnessed this. Now, every opposing energy is backing down. Every blockage is destabilizing. Every karmic trial is dissolving, because the universe recognized. You are ready. Now, pause, breathe, and internalize this truth. Comment below, I felt it and I'm not afraid. State it with clear intention. State it like you are signaling the arrival of something mighty. State it to confirm that the test did not crush you, it activated you. Because, Scorpio, this was only the first sign. The hidden blessing, betrayal as a launch pad. Scorpio, let's address the betrayal you absolutely did not deserve, but critically needed. Because whether you acknowledge it or not, a specific person recently undervalued you. They perceived you as weak. They perceived you as predictable. They thought you would never uncover what they were concealing behind their facade of support. This individual appeared warm. They acted encouraging. They used all the correct language, but their spirit was tainted. And you recognized that contamination the instant your powerful intuition began to alert you. And Scorpio, declare this with conviction, your intuition is never misleading. That feeling of unease around them. That sudden apprehension. That moment when their energetic frequency didn't align with their spoken words. No, that was not insignificant. That was your soul whispering, be observant. This person secretly harbored envy for you. They tried to inhibit your progress. They tried to sow seeds of doubt. They tried to dim your inherent light because they could not tolerate your intensity. But here is the key reversal. This betrayal, this acute disappointment, this ending that felt like a sudden impact, it immediately transforms into your breakthrough. The universe has just strategically removed a person who was actively obstructing your blessings. An individual who would have derailed your next phase had they remained in your life. A person who simply cannot ascend to the level you are about to reach. Scorpio, you didn't suffer a loss. You were shielded. You were rerouted. You were prepared for elevation. The moment this person revealed their true nature, be it through sudden silence, distance, jealousy, toxic chatter, or hidden motives, the universe signaled, excellent. Now Scorpio is free to ascend without carrying dead weight. This act of betrayal becomes your launchpad. This supposed loss becomes your liftoff. This ending becomes your entrance into a timeline they could never have anticipated you reaching. Let's be unequivocal, your rivals, your naysayers, your false allies have no comprehension of the force they are engaging with. They assume the impact shattered you. They assume you are in recovery. They assume you are delicate. But here is the truth that consistently stuns them, you rise with the greatest strength immediately after impact. Scorpio, your comeback energy is formidable. You reconstruct faster than their expectations. You shine more brilliantly than they can endure. You transform on a deeper level than they can ever grasp. Every attempt to harm you does not result in crumbling, it results in upgrading. You do not get trapped, you shift timelines. And the universe compensates every painful moment, every disappointment, every instance of betrayal with something greater, more luminous, and perfectly aligned. So understand this clearly. The betrayal did not dismantle you. It positioned you. It aligned you. It freed you. It saved you. And the person who thought they were inflicting pain actually propelled you directly into your destiny. Absorb this. Acknowledge this. Now, comment below with conviction, I rise after betrayal because, Scorpio, this is only destiny reversal number 1. Transforming the shadow, your hidden weapon. Scorpio, it is time to discuss the part of yourself that remains invisible to everyone else. Not your resolve, not your passion, not your self-assurance. I am referring to the shadow you have silently borne, the emotional burden you have not disclosed, the fear you've perpetually tried to outrun, the secret you've hidden so profoundly that even you avoid examining it too closely. There exists a core element within you, a memory, a wound, a past regret, a destructive pattern, that has molded you far more than you are willing to admit. You have endured circumstances that would have crippled others. You have weathered storms that others could never have survived. Yet, even the most formidable warriors carry shadows. And, Scorpio, your shadow has been silently dictating your emotional altitude. It feeds you doubts. It disrupts the quality of your sleep. It erodes your confidence. It compels you to question your path exactly when you need clarity the most. But here is the key reversal. That very shadow, the one you perceived as your principal weakness, the one you believed was chaining you down, is poised to become your most powerful weapon. The moment you cease evading it, the moment you consciously turn and confront it, an inner mechanism activates. Your intuition instantly sharpens like a razor. Your heightened senses expand. Your inner fire roars to life. Your magnetic pull doesn't just increase, it surges. You stop attracting people and circumstances rooted in your wounds and begin attracting from your authentic power. And that is the instant everything changes. Your destiny, which may have seemed stuck, stalled, or obstructed, suddenly rotates forward with a sheer force you will feel in your very being. You don't merely enter a new frequency, you command it. You transition from mere surviving to outright dominating. Because here is a secret most people will never grasp. A Scorpio's true power is not derived from perfection. It is derived from transformation. Your shadow holds your history, your tenacity, your pain, your lessons, and your latent strength. Once you integrate it, you don't just become better. You become unshakable. People will sense your aura before you utter a word. Opportunities will be drawn inexorably toward you. False motives will be revealed instantly. Your intuition will become impossible to dismiss, and your energy will become irresistible. This is why the universe is pushing you to face what you have avoided, not to dismantle you, but to comprehensively upgrade you. Because what awaits you on the far side of your shadow is a version of yourself that even you have not fully encountered yet. A version defined by pure clarity. A version secured by unwavering confidence. A version driven by destiny-level purpose. Take a moment to breathe, Scorpio. You are incredibly close, closer than ever before. Now, drop a comment below to confirm your transformation. My shadow is turning into power. Because once those words are stated with true intention, the pivotal shift commences. Sparkles the strategically delayed miracle. Scorpio, let's now focus on the blessing that has been concealed in plain sight. Because the universe did not permanently withdraw something from you, it strategically delayed it. There was a specific desire you held, a goal you prayed for, a partnership you hoped would thrive, a professional plan you thought was finally materializing, and then, suddenly, everything stalled. Everything decelerated. Everything seemed to slip away. You were convinced it was over. You were convinced the universe had rejected you. You believed you were being penalized or prevented, but listen carefully. Here is the key reversal. It was not denied. It was redirected. The universe was not shutting the door, it was meticulously adjusting the trajectory so that you would arrive at what is genuinely meant for you without unforeseen complications, without unnecessary turbulence, and without having to accept anything less than what your soul deserves. Because, Scorpio, you were not yet fully prepared for the magnitude of the blessing. The blessing was being prepared for you. The timing was not faulty. The supporting circumstances were not yet ripe. The necessary energy was not yet aligned. The individuals involved were not sufficiently healed. Consequently, the universe held everything in suspension, not to cause frustration, but to safeguard your miracle. And now, every component is snapping back into motion. You are on the verge of receiving a crucial communication from an unexpected source, carrying information that immediately launches your next chapter. A sign, something completely unambiguous that verifies you are finally in precise alignment. A door, an opportunity you presumed lost, is returning with exponentially greater value, more clarity, and increased power. A person, an individual whose very presence upends your timeline, elevates your energy, and serves as a powerful reminder of your identity. Something is undeniably returning to you, but not in the original form you recognized. It is returning better. And here is the revelation that will give you chills. Your comeback narrative does not begin later. It does not begin next month. It does not begin when you feel ready. It commences right here, right now, today, Sunday, November 24th. Because this destiny reversal, this miracle, was waiting for your internal energy to perfectly harmonize with your destiny's purpose. And Scorpio, you have finally achieved alignment. Take a profound breath. Feel the shift. It is undeniably real. Your miracle is not just approaching, it is already actively in motion. Crown the chosen path, you are not normal. Scorpio, you have consistently asked yourself throughout your life, why me? Why do I sense things before they occur? Why do I pick up on energetic shifts that no one else notices? Why do I shoulder burdens that don't originate with me? The answer is beautifully straightforward, because you are not ordinary. You were never intended to be. You are a chosen energy, a soul intentionally wired differently, a spirit that vibrates at frequencies that most individuals cannot even begin to grasp. While others are unaware, you detect danger before it enters the vicinity. While others are deceived, you instantly recognize falsehoods, even in utter silence. While others collapse under duress, you seamlessly convert your pain into dynamic power. Scorpio, you attract miracles because you possess the ability to survive storms that others wouldn't endure for 5 minutes. You possess a level of awareness that intimidates people. You possess a depth that exposes their secret intentions. You possess an intuition that cuts cleanly through every mask, every manipulation, every illusion. But here is the key reversal. Being chosen is not glamorous. It is not gentle. It is not simple. It comes with a solemn responsibility. A responsibility your soul willingly accepted long before your birth. You are destined to dismantle generational patterns that your ancestors could not break. You are destined to terminate cycles of chronic pain, betrayal, fear, and silence that have persisted for decades. You are destined to be the one who firmly declares, "This cycle terminates with me." You are destined to be the silent weapon, the individual your rivals never see coming until it is too late. The one who rises in private and spectacularly shocks everyone in public. The one whose brilliant glow hurts those who severely underestimated you. You are destined to ascend where others fail. To rebuild where others surrender. To speak truth where others remain muted. To walk your solitary path when others desperately cling to comfort. Your profound sensitivity is not a vulnerability, it is your spiritual radar. Your intensity is not too much. It is the unmistakable signature of a soul with monumental purpose. Your depth is not a hardship, it is definitive proof that you do not belong to this ordinary world. Scorpio, you were specifically selected because you can withstand what causes others to collapse. You were chosen because you can clearly see what others willfully ignore. You were marked because your intrinsic energy is potent enough to fundamentally change timelines. Not only for yourself but for every single person connected to you. Now, take a breath. Stand firmly. Fully own your unique calling and comment below with unwavering certainty. I accept the chosen path because the instant a Scorpio internalizes that truth, the universe immediately mobilizes. Rocket the unstoppable acceleration, your new fate locks in. Scorpio, this is the precise moment when everything crystallizes. Because here is the essential truth no one ever conveyed to you. Not your history, not your guides, not your intuition, not even your destiny whispers, your timeline isn't just changing, it is accelerating exponentially. Everything that has been creeping, stuck, or frozen is about to sprint forward. The imposed delays are collapsing. The blockages are dissolving. The unnecessary detours are instantly straightening. Your life is transitioning from continuous waiting to immediate unfolding. From cautious holding on to inevitable breaking through. From almost to right now. And Scorpio, this transition is more massive than you can conceive. It is more profound than you realize. It is faster than anything you have witnessed in years, because destiny possesses a surprising mechanism for snapping into alignment, not when you feel mentally prepared, but when your energy is truly ready. And Scorpio, after every moment you have healed, endured, survived, rebuilt, and reclaimed, your energy is finally in the optimal position. So listen intently. This is not mere speculation. This is definite alignment. This is absolute confirmation. Expect within 7 days a shocking message, a text, a phone call, a conversation, or a sudden, critical piece of information that immediately alters your entire perspective. It may originate from an individual you least expect or from a direction you had completely forgotten. This message will unseal a door that was previously bolted shut. A surprising opportunity, something you had categorized as impossible, lost, or unattainable suddenly becomes available once more. This opportunity does not merely return, it returns superior, upgraded, perfectly aligned, and flawlessly timed. A powerful karmic reward, your selfless intentions are finally finding their way back to you. Every action you took without seeking praise. Everything you accomplished without applause. Every sacrifice made in private returns to you multiplied. A major emotional release, a sudden, instantaneous moment where the heavy weight you have been carrying completely lifts from your core. The lingering grief, the embedded fear, the residual tension, the old attachment, vanished. Not gradually, but instantly. This vital release creates the necessary space for your breakthrough. A doorway coded exclusively for you, something sacred, something protected, something that cannot be seized, blocked, duplicated, or stolen. This entrance is coded only for your unique energy. No one else can gain access. No one else can pass through. This is your personal timeline, your specific upgrade, your next great step. And Scorpio, you must internalize this truth: not everyone is permitted to accompany you. Not everyone was meant to ascend this high. Not everyone was constructed to follow you into this elevated level of fate. Your timeline is accelerating because your spirit has evolved. Your reality is shifting because you fundamentally shifted. You are not the same person who suffered that betrayal. You are not the same person who remained silent. You are not the same person who broke down alone in the dark. You are not the same person who questioned their own self-worth. You have grown in ways that even you do not yet fully appreciate. And because of this profound transformation, your entire timeline is being rewritten. Not slowly, not incrementally, but forcefully, powerfully, irreversibly. This is the very moment your new fate permanently locks into place. And remember, the universe reacts powerfully to confirmation. It responds directly to declared intention. It responds to destiny that is openly claimed. It responds to energy asserting its rightful position. So comment for the second time with maximum power, maximum intention, and total belief: I claim my Scorpio destiny reversal. Do not say it softly, do not say it casually. Say it as if your soul is signing an unbreakable contract with the universe. Because, Scorpio, this is the point where everything flips. Your adversaries dismissed you. They thought you were finished. They thought you were predictable. They mistook your silence for defeat. Your past attempted to shackle you. Those old wounds attempted to keep you frozen. Those memories attempted to define you. Those paralyzing fears attempted to cage your powerful voice. Your heartbreak attempted to break your spirit. Your disappointment attempted to extinguish your fire. Your confusion attempted to cloud your path. But here is the ultimate reversal, the most powerful one of all. You are about to become unstoppable. Not just strong, not just healed, not just hopeful, unstoppable. Because your fate has unequivocally flipped. Your narrative has pivoted. Your energy has risen. Your vision is becoming laser sharp. Your confidence is returning. Your alignment is locking in. Your immense power is back. And your miracle, Scorpio, is not approaching someday. It is not just on the distant horizon. It is not simply nearby. It is already actively on the way, already set in motion, already unfolding, already coded into your timeline. The universe has determined your next chapter. And it is larger than you ever imagined, brighter than you ever anticipated, and more powerful than anything that came before. So breathe, embrace the shift, feel the acceleration, feel the new energy powerfully rising inside you. This is your moment. This is your definitive turning point. This is your fate finally catching up to your magnificent spirit. Scorpio, your new timeline starts now. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent it.